Hey everybody, my name is Angie Morenga. You're watching Just Angie. This is May February. I'm having a conversation with Muchiri Mike that is really engaging, and I'm trying to spur you into action, spur you into creativity, because it's all about creating digital content, which has been amazing. And by the way, congratulations on winning the Digital Media Awards. I think winner influencer?
Best influencer.
Best influencer 2022.
Where's my camera?
That's your camera.
Oh yeah, best influencer 2022 Digital Media Awards.
That's amazing. Did that make you feel really great and good? And
oh yeah, it did.
Or what were the reactions?
First of all, even the nomination itself, it really just got me very high in my fields, because it's, even if I wouldn't have won the award, it was a message to me that I'm really getting seen.
You're doing something.
I am really getting noticed, because it was big for me. And then for me to win, to get all the attention, and to win in a room full of so many creators, so many brands, so many people who are telling you, oh my God, I love your work and all that you do, I love your content. It was absolutely amazing. It was a really big deal in my comic career.
That's amazing. Was mom happy?
Yeah, she was happy. She was so happy. My dad was so happy. He called me and told me, oh, congratulations. Yeah.
So they say you did something. Now you said something which shocked me.
Yeah.
You were a Daystar. So I assume that you were a Daystar doing communication.
Communications.
You were a Daystar doing?
So first of all, so many people assume I did music, either music or communication, or some other unserious course, because so many people think I'm not serious. But I did biomedical science.
That's amazing. First of all, I didn't even know Daystar. Congratulations. I had no idea that every time that Daystar had such a course, because I associate Daystar with all things media.
Yeah.
So, and creativity, but I never thought they do. So biomedical science. So what is that?
Biomedical science is basically, it's basically research on pharmaceuticals, medicine. I would love to think that it's clinical medicine, only that it takes lesser years. Yeah, it's research, laboratory, and all that kind of stuff.
So after graduation, have you ever done anything to do with biomedical research?
I did my internship. I am not planning to do anything in that field, but I'm planning to do my master's in global health, policy, and advocacy.
Oh, well done. Wow.
Yeah.
Why a master's? You see, now that's encouraging somebody out there, because people would think, I like that thinking, because people would think that once you've been successful, that that's it. But with success, there's always greater success, always going on to other things, greater things, being more. So you're not as good as your last success. So why do you want to do a master's?
First of all, after my graduation, I was like, now what? I have a course that I really don't fancy at all. But I was like, I will do something in probably related to this course, and then I was like, what are my strongest skills? And then I listed them down, and one of my strongest skills was public speaking, administration, leadership. Those are my interests, if I would put it so. My interests were in administration, health, advocacy, and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I resolved to do a master's degree in global health, policy, and advocacy, because I have an interest in, I am an enthusiast when it comes to policy making, administration in the health sector, and leadership, because it's our time as young people to just step up and be in the leadership in every aspect of governance.
That's amazing. Yeah. As you were talking, I was thinking, first of all, I think even just getting the degree develops the discipline.
Yeah.
Because you can have a gift. You have a creative gift. That's obvious. You were even awarded for it. And here we are watching your videos, laughing, really sort of internalizing what's taking place, laughing at ourselves. But I think finishing the degree is part of discipline.
Yeah,
it's part of, I can start something and finish it, even if I'm good at other things along the way.
Yeah.
So what would you tell somebody young out there?
I guess just be patient with yourself, especially when you have strict parents who are paying for your school fees. But first of all, just be patient with yourself, and before you make a resolve that's about to change your life, because dropping out of school and leaving your major halfway is also something that will affect you for the rest of your life. First of all, think about it, seriously meditate on it, and just make sure it's something that you really want. Because I also wanted to drop out at some point. I wanted to, because I was like, this is really not a course that I want to do. It's not something that I'm planning to do in the future. But then as I progressed in my major in the course, I was like, I may not be fully interested in this, but in some way, it can be of help. It's actually interesting to me in some way. It might not be fully interesting to me, but in some way, I can use it as a stepping stone to do something that I would want to do in the future.
That's amazing. Do you mind if I ask you how? How will you use it?
As I said before, one of my interests is things to do with administration, leadership, governance, and all that kind of stuff, and policy making. So I really want to in the foreseeable future, I want to see myself being part of the policy making that's happening, especially in the health sector, especially now that health has really become a very expensive thing in a normal mwananchi. So I want to be one of the young people who will be part of the policy making when it comes to things like global health, and that's why I resolved to do a master's in policy making in the global health.
And I think being an influencer helps. I think it opens the doors.
Yeah, it does. Yeah?
Sometimes
it really does.
But being an influencer, being somebody who's out there in the limelight, somebody who's known, somebody who's winning awards, even if it's in digital content creation,
it does.
I think it helps because then it positions you to be a voice and to be able to be somebody who people will listen to. So I actually can see it working in tandem, and it will be interesting to see how it all works out together. Wow.
And I as well. Yeah.
When we come back next week, I want to discuss about you being a worship leader. I think I've seen you in a few videos. Actually, I was like, who is that? You don't want to do what? I saw you out there being serious. I mean, doing this worship leading. So I'd like to talk about that because there's a responsibility that you have. And I think also you've made a good statement about honoring our parents. But before we go, why did you choose the course? Did you choose the course?
Okay. I chose it. I chose the course. But I was like, we chose the course together with my dad. Let me just say I chose it. Yeah, I chose it. First of all, I loved biology when I was in high school. So I wanted to do something to do with biology. I wanted to do medicine. But then a year in biomedical science, I was like, medicine.
This is not it.
No, medicine. I wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have survived in medicine. So thank God I did biomedical science. Yeah, because biomedical science is mainly research, and the theory part of medicine, it's less of practical. It's more of diagnosis than treatment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying the conversation. I am, and I'm really intrigued to come back and see this other part. I think what I love about you, there are very many moving parts of you.
Yeah.
And I think that gives anyone out there permission to do all the different things that you want to do. You don't have to put one down to do another. You can do all of them at the same time. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
See you next week.